Well, good evening, everybody. These two are wrestling, so I thought it was kind of cute. Layla's snoozing beside her toy. Jazzy's snoozing on top of pretty sure that's Deborah's big guy. Or it's the girl, would be, Winston Rowe. I don't really want to wake them up, though. So it's either that one or that one. Can't tell. But one of them's a girl, one of them's a boy. Oops. And over here, there's just one, oh, two awake. Yeah. Yeah. They love being picked up. Oh, come on, sweetheart. Yes. Girl, right? Yeah, girl. Hey, cutie pie. Yeah. Hey, pretty girl. Yeah. I checked them this morning and they don't have teeth yet. They still have nubs, so Susie's still feeding them a couple times a day. Fed them this morning, mid-morning, and hasn't fed them since then. Meeka has not fed these ones since yesterday, 2 nights. So yesterday morning she stopped feeding them because she was with them 2 nights ago. But they have teeth. Their eye teeth are in. So I'm expecting these ones anytime soon. And just so you know, puppy teeth are really sharp. They're pretty cute though. And they love playing with the pee pads. Of course, they're everywhere right now. Now, what I do when I bring a new puppy in, or I'm keeping a puppy and it's 8 weeks old, as soon as everybody as soon as all the puppies are gone, the puppy I'm keeping, I think Parker has to go outside. The puppy I'm keeping, I put in a kennel at night. No water, no food, and they're kenneled at night. I guarantee you they're going to pee and poo a couple times, a couple nights in a row, but they learn that's not where they go. And then first thing in the morning, Shelby started getting me up at about 6:30 in the morning when I first got her. So and puppies can hold their bladder. It's basically an hour per month to a certain point. Like, you'll get them at 2 months old. So from there, once they're another week old, they'll be able to hold it for about an hour. And the week after that, it'll be 2 hours kind of thing. So you will have to be taking them outside quite regularly. They will pee in the house a little, but we're hoping that they will be used to peeing on the pee pads. Now, I have had to spread pee pads out about the house as when I first start training a puppy, because they don't know, but they're used to peeing on the pee pad. So when the area is like, once the puppies are gone, I completely disinfect the floor and everything, and anti-urine smell and everything, so that my dogs don't want to go there either. And if I do keep a puppy or get a puppy, they're not prone to using this area, because I do switch areas of the living room that I use. But it's a little hard to do that with two. But they might not always pee on the pee pads. But they are getting better at not peeing on their bed area through the day. But for sure, when they have their little poops, they're on the outside. They go away from their food and sleeping area. So they're starting to get it, and so are these guys. Yeah, they're pretty smart. And I am catching it quick enough now. I haven't seen any of them actually eating any. And I don't normally feed them through the night, although, like with the food or water, mothers have been with them, but Meeka didn't last night. And they don't normally go through the night as they get older. They'll go first thing in the morning. As soon as I wake them up and bring them upstairs, they'll have a whole clean area, and within an hour of being awake and moving around, they'll all have gone and done their business. So I hope everybody's having a great day. They have grown so much. They have grown out of their puppy collars. So I was using hair scrunchies, but they've even outgrown that because their fur is starting to grow. They end up being really fluffy, lots of hair. And as I've never really said that they are hypoallergenic, they are one of the least shedding dogs except for a poodle. I had one somebody answered the ad and said, are they really hypoallergenic? Well, I'm asthmatic. That's why you hear me coughing sometimes. And I'm actually allergic to dogs and cats, but I can handle dogs as long as I don't have them too close to my face. But when we have a bunch of puppies too, it has a tendency to bother my asthma a little bit. But I keep my adults groomed every 2 to 3 months. I take them in and their hair is cut down. And you will get a really good shed during the puppy shed because they lose all of their, and lose and replace all of their hair between 9 and 18 months. So that's the only dog that I know that I have had experience with that does not shed at all is a poodle. And that's what I told the guy, because one of his kids is allergic. And I said, well, I don't think you should purchase a Shih Tzu of any kind. If you really want to have a dog that isn't going to shed, you really should try for a poodle. And you need to have her bathed with a kind of like an anti-dandruff, anti-shedding, moisturizing shampoo and conditioner so that she doesn't get any, flakes of skin fluffing off or dried skin or anything like that. I noticed that mine actually end up, when their hair is long, like about just before their haircuts, I'll notice I have fur balls happening a lot quicker in the corners. And I have to use the vacuum a little bit more often. But it's their fluff. It's their under their hair fluff that is what they shed, because it mats and they constantly are grooming themselves. And I brush them daily, but when you have 6 of them, you kind of expect a little. But they're just so darn cute. That's Mommy, Meeka. Yeah, looking at her babies. Now that she's stopped feeding them, I will not let her in the pen, because And I wrap her with cabbage, bruised cabbage leaves, because there's a chemical in it that helps stop mammary glands from producing milk. So I do that, and I will curtain them off so that they can't see each other, because if it gets to that point, if she swells up, because if they see each other, it kind of promotes her body to make milk, even though she's trying to wean them. So, but she's doing really well. She's not swelling, knock on wood, and they're eating well. I have to refill. And they're all drinking really well. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Who's awake now? Ho, ho, ho. Shh. Shh. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, don't pick on him when he's peeing. Yeah. Oh, somebody wants to be picked up. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, hope everybody's having a great day. Having a great evening. Chewing on a t-shirt. Oh, jeez. Goodness. Shh. I hope everybody's having a great evening. Has a great evening.